Hello, Washington County and beyond. This is your Precinct 2 Constable, Trey Holloway. And thank you for tuning into this episode where we will discuss the leadership trait of competence. So I invite you to join me as we explore how your competence benefits you as a leader. Now, competence is your ability to do something successfully or efficiently. As a leader, the higher your competence level, the greater your influence is, and your credibility increases in proportion. Building your competence allows you to do what you do better, and doing what you do better builds competence. It's a never-ending cycle in the life of a leader. The question is, how do you build competence? Well, to start with, show up to work every day ready to learn something. Your thirst for knowledge should never be quenched. Your people and the people around you need to be able to see that you are willing to learn new things and you're willing to try new things. Build your competence by continually searching for ways to keep learning, growing, and improving. Don't fall into the dangerous mindset of being satisfied with the status quo. Doing so leads to stagnation. Stagnation leads to ineffectiveness. Ineffectiveness leads to the people not receiving the services they need, and when the people don't receive the services they need, you get replaced. Simple as that. If you're a law enforcement professional and you're okay with the status quo, I want you to hear me when I say this, and I mean it with all due respect. If you are satisfied with the status quo, consider making much needed changes or consider turning in your badge. Just turn it in and walk away because the people deserve better and the status quo can and will continue without you. I know that sounds harsh, but that's the way I see it. Because performing at a high level of excellence is always a choice, and continuing to perform at a high level of excellence is an act of the will. I will admit that pursuing excellence is exhausting, but worth the effort, especially when you start seeing results within your organization and in the community. An interesting aspect of highly competent people is that they always go the extra mile. These people are easy to identify in your organization, and the people in your organization can easily identify it in you. As a leader, your displayed pursuit of excellence can and will inspire and motivate other people to do the same. Now, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Are you always trying to be your best, or are you okay with good enough? Are you a thinker, a doer, or a clutch player? All are needed in a healthy organization, but where does your level of competence place you? And are you able to identify the areas where you can uniquely contribute at a high level? If so, exploit those skill sets to make yourself a valuable asset to the organization. If not, you have some work to do. And I want to challenge you with these. As a leader, you should engage in your work and commit yourself to pursuing excellence by continuing to learn your job. You should demand higher expectations of yourself and raise your standards for those around you. One thing that I do not do as a leader is expect perfection from those around me. What I do expect from others and myself is a relentless pursuit of excellence. Pursuing excellence increases your competence, and increasing your competence allows us to do what we do better. Lastly, leaders, look for ways to improve your competence and be intentional about honing your professional skills. The people we serve demand and deserve our best. It's up to us to give it to them. I think this quote by one of the greatest scientists and inventors of the 20th century, George Washington Carver, pretty well sums it up. He said, "Learn to do the common things uncommonly well." So leaders, never stop learning, never stop growing, and never stop doing, but do stop being satisfied with the status quo. So please subscribe, like, and share this content. And thank you for watching this episode, and I hope you got something out of it to benefit you on your leadership journey. Until next time, take care, God bless, and be safer.